Yo, what's up, guys? It's your boy Mitchell. Today, we got a video for you guys today where we pretty much know anytime when I post on my anytime I post on my YouTube channel, you know what's gonna be Rangers recap or Knicks recap. So unfortunately, I'm sorry, guys, wasn't fully consistent how I wanted to be show recap of every single game, but listen, here we are now, and I think it's time. So today I'm gonna tell you guys the previous Ranger games that happened that I missed, and obviously all the Knicks games that you guys missed. So first game we're talking about was Thursday, October 23rd. Rangers played the San Jose Sharks, who haven't won a single game until they lost 6-5 in overtime. I'll tell you this thing. So pretty much for the Rangers goal scorers. Oh wait, I'm tripping, guys. I'm sorry. I told you about this game already. My bad. Okay, no, never mind. This is the game. So this is the Calgary Flames game versus Rangers versus Calgary. Obviously, they lost like 8 in a row, which is crazy. And we lost 5-1. So pretty much the goal scorers, we have Blake Coleman got 2 goals, 2 points. Michael Backlund had 2 assists. Kadri had a goal and assist. Connor Zary had 1. Joe Fabry had 1. Joe Hanley got 1. Jonathan Huberdeau got 1. Kevin Ball scored. Morgan Frost got a goal. Got an assist, sorry. And Sharon Govich got a goal. And Dustin Wolf was excellent, and he made 30 saves, which was really impressive. And then after that Flames game, Rangers won their first game after losing 2 in a row. Actually, 3 in a row, sorry. They obviously played the Vancouver Canucks, who they beat 2-0. Adam Fox had 2 assists. Lafreniere had 1. Mika Zibanejad had 1. Sam Carrick had 1. And Will Cooley had an assist, and Rangers won 2-0, where Jonathan Quick recorded a shutout, made 23 out of 23 saves. And Thatcher Demko played pretty well as well. He had 23 out of 24 saves. Now, next game was up against the Edmonton Oilers. Probably the best team, not the best team in the league, but with 2 of the best players in the world, of Leon Draisaitl and Connor McDavid. So pretty much what happened, first goal was scored by Darnell Nurse. I'll just tell you, Darnell Nurse scored 2 goals. Jake Wallman had 2 assists. Henry got an assist. Isaac Howard got an assist. Roslovic got an assist. Draisaitl got an assist. Matthew Savio, a rookie, got a goal. That's pretty much it. And Stuart Skinner had 31 out of 35 shots for pretty much saves. Then Rangers goal scorers, we have Braden Schneider had a goal and assist. Good game by him. Lafreniere had an assist. Connor Sherry had an assist. JT Miller scored in the overtime. Brzezinski scored. Taylor Radish scored. And Bakanainen and Cooley both got another assist. Shesterkin made 33 out of 36 saves, which is just as better as Stuart Skinner. And Rangers won 4-3 in OT. Now this game we're talking about is Rangers versus Seattle Kraken late at night, 10 o'clock. So pretty much what happened was the first goal scorer was Vladislav Gavrikov, scored his first goal as a New York Ranger. Then obviously I think Jordan Eberle Chandler Stevenson, scored to tie it. And then Noah Laba. Sorry, guys. Noah Laba scored his second goal this season. And then we had and then after that, I think Brandon Montour scored a goal to tie it. Then the game went to overtime again, and Will Cooley scored in overtime. And Adam Fox had 2 assists. Lafreniere got an assist. Miller got an assist. Brzezinski got an assist. Shesterkin, obviously, he made 11 out of 13 saves because, to be honest, we outshot them like 25-12. So, but let's show you guys the recap of the game. Can we just go forward, maybe? I think is this the goal right here? Yes, this is a goal. Look at it. Gavrikov shoots it, and then it's a goal straight away. Look at that shot right there. Gavrikov obviously hit off the goalie. And then this was a good goal by Chandler Stevenson right here. I think this is when he scored probably. Yep. Scored a nice wrister. If you guys want to look at the replay, look at this. On the power play, he scored. Look at that. Wrister. Bam. Can't complain. And then obviously we have the Noah Lava goal, which Lafreniere to Cooley shot, and then Lava gets the rebound. And then this was the second goal, I think, maybe? I could be wrong. No, Sturgeon made a save here, and then I think, yeah, this is the goal right here. So this is a pass back, Montour slap shot. Look at that, Montour, bam, slap shot. And then obviously the next couple of our highlights. Now this is overtime here. Now this is, I think, where the goal happens. Fox to JT Miller. Miller gets past one, sees Will Cooley, and then scores the overtime to give Rangers the win. And now that's 3 wins in a row for the Rangers. That's the first time Rangers ever won 3 games in a row. And I obviously want to give a shout out to Fox, Miller, Cooley, Gavrikov, Laba, Brzezinski, I think played well. I think Schneider, Carson, Soucy, our defense was good. Radish was good. Mika, Carrick was good. And listen, we pulled another dub. We play Carolina on Tuesday, which is going to be tough as always. But we'll see if we'll win. Now, boys, enough talk about the Rangers. Let's talk about the New York Knicks. So pretty much, I'm going to talk about the first game of the season the New York Knicks played, which was against the Cleveland Cavaliers. The Knicks won 119-111. That's the first time we saw the new offense of Mike Brown. And to be honest, Mike Brown's offense was class. And obviously, like, some players did play really well for the Cavs. Mobley had 22 points, 8 rebounds. Donovan Mitchell had 31, was shooting like crazy until in the fourth quarter he fell off. Sam Merrill had 19. Larry Nance and Dean Wade had 10. And then obviously our players, Bridges had 16, Brunson had 23, Cat had 19, 11, OG Anunoby had 24 points, 14 rebounds, was insane. Clarkson had 4, Shamet had 9, Kolek had 7, which was impressive. I didn't think he was going to play. McBride off the bench just killing, had 15. And then obviously the next game, Knicks played the Boston Celtics, which we won by 10. So obviously don't forget the Boston Celtics are without their superstar Jason Tatum, who was out with an Achilles injury. So for the Celtics, obviously Jaylen Brown scored 23, Sam Hauser had 18, Derek White had 15, Simons had 10, Tillman had 7, and Queta and Pritchard had 8. Pritchard played terrible this game, guys. And for the Knicks, obviously Brunson had 31, Cat had 26 and 13, McHale had 12, McBride had 10, Clarkson had 6. OG Anunoby had 10, and Josh Hart, wow, 19 minutes, 14 rebounds. That's how crazy. Obviously, Mitchell Robinson was not playing. He got hurt, but luckily now he's back. Then our next game was against Miami Heat, which is, I feel like, was a little issue for us because Norman Powell could not get off the free throw line and scored 29 points against us. So Norman Powell had 29, Adebayo had 19 and 13, Fontecchio had 14 and 19 minutes, Hawkins had 17 and 27 minutes. This Miami team was really good. Sorry. So pretty much, this Miami team played against us really well. Then for the Knicks, OG had 14, Karl Anthony Towns had 15 points, 18 rebounds. Mikhail had 20. Brunson scored so far career high on in the season, 37 points. Clarkson had 8, Hart had 6, Kolek had 5, and I'm disappointed that Landry Shamet did not play well. Then the next game was against Milwaukee, which I was pretty upset because I feel like we, in the first quarter and the second quarter, we dominated them until in the third and fourth. That's when things went downhill. So for the Bucks, Giannis scored 37 points, had 8 rebounds, 7 assists. Gary Trent had 11 points. Ryan Rollins, who I'm not gonna lie has been surprising, scored 25. He literally recently just scored 32 against Golden State, so that's crazy. And to be honest, no one else on double figures apart from those 3 I named: Trent, Giannis, and Ryan Rollins. Bobby Portis had 9 points as well. Turner had 8 rebounds. Okay. Now for the Knicks, Anunoby did not have a good game, had 9 points. Clarkson had 10. Brunson, again, 36 points for him. Shamet had 16. Towns was struggling, guys. He had 8 points, but he had 12 rebounds. Mikhail had 24 and 11. And pretty much that's the rest of that game. And then now we're going on to the Chicago Bulls game where we got our ass beat. We lost by 10. We got outscored every quarter apart from the third. So here we go. So this is the stats. So Modest Buzella scored 13. Vucevic had 26 and 7. Josh Giddey almost had a triple-double, 32 points, 10 rebounds, 9 assists. Ayo Dosunmu had 22. Kevin Huerter had 12. Jalen Smith got 10. And had pretty much close to a double-double as well. For the Knicks, Cat had 22 and 10. Anunoby at 26. Brunson 29 and 7 assists. Robinson had 11 rebounds after his first game back. McBride had 8. Clarkson had 6. Shamet had 4. Our bench was not good this game. And Mikhail had 23. So guys, pretty much Knicks are now 2 and 3, and the Rangers are I'll put two New York Knicks. Hold on. So the Rangers are now 6-5-2, 6 wins, 5 losses, 2 overtime losses. So far that's good. Now Rangers get on a win streak. I hope Carolina game could be another win for us, but we never know what happened. And for the Knicks, they are 2 and 3 right now in the season. Which, guys, I'm gonna tell you the negative about the Knicks, that our defense has not been the best. Apart from OG and Mikhail and Robinson, I feel like those are our 3 best defensive guys, and Cat and Brunson are not the best defensively. So I feel like people are taking advantage of that now. So we're gonna have to learn how to live on with it. So pretty much next game is against Chicago to pretty much today, guys, when this video is gonna be uploaded. It's at 7 p.m. So let's pray we can go back to our garden and get our rematch against Chicago and stop their undefeated run. Like I said, so the negativities for the Knicks are is defensively. The positivity, at least the Knicks are Brunson's playing well, Mikal Bridges playing well. And also another issue that we have, I hope our bench could play much better. For the Rangers, the pros and cons, pretty much just keep shooting the puck towards the net, and anything can happen. Play physical. Defensively, they've been really good. I feel like the only reason why is that I don't think we should be in overtime every single time, because it's the second overtime game we played in a row, and I'm not trying to have Rangers play every single overtime game. I feel like it's better just to end the game already, just get it done. But listen, guys, that's pretty much it. That's pretty much everything you need to know about the Rangers. If you want, I can tell you guys about the stats so far. So pretty much the stats for this season is so Adam Fox has 3 goals, 6 assists in 12 games, 9 points, which is really good. Miller got 3 goals, 4 assists, 7 points. Panarin has 2 goals, 5, 7. Mika has 4 goals, 2 assists, and 6 points in 12 games. Taylor Radish has been excellent, has 5 goals, 0 assists in 12 games. Carrick has been good. Lafreniere is questionable. Our defense has been fire. Our goalies have been decent. Shesterkin's been all right this season. Obviously, he does have 4 losses and 3 wins, but Quick is 2-1. That's good. That's pretty much it, guys. That's all you need to hear about the New York Rangers and the stats for the Knicks. I'll tell you every player's stats and the averages. So pretty much Brunson's averaging 31 points a game. Mikhail's averaging 19. Tad is averaging 18. And Anobi's averaging 17. McBride's averaging 11. Clarkson's averaging 7. Shamrock got 6. Robinson's averaging 4 and 11 rebounds. Kolek's averaging 4. Hart is averaging 3. Yabusel is averaging 2. And shooting stats, obviously Brunson's shooting the best percentages so far, apart from, actually not, Mikhail Bridges shooting the best, 56% from the field and 48% from 3, which is ridiculous. That's it, guys. Pretty much that's everything it for today. The Rangers, obviously, like I said, they got the dub. They're pretty much already won 3 games in a row. And now, let's see what happened in the game against Carolina. Obviously, we heard the news that Keandre Miller got hurt. They don't have Jacob Slavin, which is good news for us that we don't have to worry about those guys. Now, guys, that's pretty much it of the video. Make sure you guys like, subscribe, turn on these post notifications, and I'll see you guys on Tuesday. Peace.